What am I doing? I'm in Windows XP. Oh, it's 2021? No! Don't worry, it's a virtual machine, it's not connected to the internet. But what I did want to show you is a game that I love. 21 years ago, I started to play it. And I love it. And that is the Command & Conquer series, the original Command & Conquer series, now, not anything between 95 and 2002. So if I go into here, and I've only specifically installed Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge. All these other ones are useful, but only going to concentrate on these. Why? Because I am going to be modding these games, but specifically Yuri's Revenge. And what do I do to mod this game? Well, two things are needed. You can do map editing, technically modding. So if I just open this, here's a map of Yuri's Revenge. Well, fine, and I can add units and stuff like that. It's very similar to the map editor on something like Age of Empires, that sort of idea. It's you basically grab a building, go into your oil refinery, bump, bump, bump. And these become neutral structures, then you capture them. But don't want to save that, changes will not be saved, yes. And the other way of doing it is to alter rules files or INI files. And where they are stored, if you go into the directory of Command & Conquer, open files, EA Games, Command & Conquer, 2, RE2, there's a massive file here. Change this to details, go into configuration settings. These are the rules files. So this one over here is rules.md is anything with MD is Yuri's Revenge, so it's the mission disk. Anything without MD is the original game. So we have a look here, RE2 is the original, and MD is the mission disk. Oh, sorry, it's up here, it's game and MD. Anyway, when I go into rules MD, load it up, and I've got this. It's just a massive wall of text, but I can change things. So for something like this is the American power drop rules, so that's very nice. Anything with this semicolon on the front is a comment, very much how you would comment out things in Visual Basic or HTML or something like that. So that's really nice. It actually gives you examples of what this does. And would you believe that you could actually put multiple infantry types in power drop? Not at first, but yeah. And this is default to this is default to the game. This is the original things and what it shows that the American power drop has 8, the Allies have 6 units, so they're only getting 2 extra units if you're the Americans. The Soviets get 9 units and the Yuris get 6. It's a bit unbalanced, but then again, Yuri is more powerful than the other two, so this is where you have 6. But yeah. But you look at this document, you look at this bar, it's so tiny. See? Do I have fonts? No, I don't. There's a lot of pages here. So, what I'm going to do, is there an easier way to read all that? Yes, you could use Notepad++ and see the way it's structured, and then go to each heading, or use this program called Tib Ed. It's Tabuum editor. It actually comes from Tabuum Sun, but because Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge is based on the Tabuum Sun engine, although it's heavily modified, it is based on our engine. So this will work for the rules. And if we load it up, I can actually change the rule sets for any of these Command & Conquer games. So the original Command & Conquer games, Red Alert, with its expansion pack, I can even do Doom 2000. So other Westwood games at the time, Tabuum Sun, Red Alert 2. So let's do Red Alert 2, click OK. So what this is doing now, it is presenting the rule file in a very easy and very searchable things. So what did I alter then? Like, I know where it is, it's under, I say that. Yeah, So under General, under American Power Drop, these are the different unit types that can be done within the things. And I can actually select. Here, you can only select one, but you can change this to have multiples. But yeah, you can easily select, and you don't even need the code. It tells you it's a GI, E2 is a conscript, shock trooper, engineer, jump jet. So yeah, these are really nice. Ghost. So you remember when I said that this is developed from Tabby and Son? Well, in Tabby and Son, you had something called a Ghost Ogre in Yuri's Revenge, because the seal is not available in the original game. It is and it's not. Anyway, they've just used the seal. Civilian, Destro, Dog, Clegg, Weed Guy is chemical spray infantry. I don't remember that. Maybe, okay, that's interesting. This is really nice. So you can go E1 GI. So if I have a look at the infantry GI, and this is sorted by. So you can sort this via how it appears in the rules files, or you can sort them alphabetically. And to be honest with me, alphabetically works okay. GI. And you can change various different things here. So it's what the ability limits are, how much armor they got, what the movement type is, who owns them. So you can select who they're available to. This is really good, especially if you want to alter the file so that it doesn't matter who you pick. They'll always have access to the GI. This is how modded maps work, where even if you pick a specific team, you'll always have access to a GI or an engineer, or not so much that, but a sniper. So this is really good when it comes to something like the sniper. The required houses is British. I can take that out, and then that all becomes available then to the allies. So I could do that. I'm not going to do it yet, but yeah. But what is really nice is that when you go into manual, GI is not a good example of manual, but Guardian GI, yeah. So if I go into Guardian GI, this will list all of the different properties that have been selected in the Guardian GI, which can be very difficult to see. It's like secondary weapon, primary weapon, cell value, cost, points. But this is a much better way of doing it. I can alter the cost value. I can change the weapon type prerequisite, so I can make it so that it needs the allied barracks, and I can do multiples as well. So if I want the Guardian GIs to be with the Battle Lab, I can just multi-select like that. Changes tech level. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can be done here, which is a bit, you can get carried away. So there's a lot of settings here. And to be honest, to go through all of this now is going to be a long haul, a long video. So what I'm going to do is, this is just going to be the introduction to the modding of Yuri's Revenge. I'm going to do probably an add-on to this. I'll show you the settings that I'm using, and then I'll probably create a video in-game of how the settings change the playstyle. So yeah, that's for now, and hopefully I shall continue this and have some more things for people. Yes, goodbye.